Hello everyone, this is All-Outdoor1 here. Welcome to another gear review. Today we're taking a look at a couple of sleeping pads that I use regularly. They're made by a British company called Multimat. Their website is multimat.co.uk. Yeah, they've got a great range of products. Lots of their sleeping pads have been used on polar expeditions and expeditions to various other peaks around the world. So they've got a proven range. I've had this big one here for about 2 years now, and it works just as well as it did when I bought it. I think it's a great product. Equally, I've had this for even longer. This is just a foam pad, not self-inflating as this is, and yeah, just to make some people aware of this, as basically as an alternative to Thermarest, which I find is generally overpriced anyway. So yeah, just taking a look at these two. So let's start with this one quickly. This is the 3-season camper foam mat. It's 8mm thick. It's the thing about this thing, it is quite good insulation, I'll grant it. But as for comfort, it's ridiculous. It compresses down so small. Look, even with my fingers, compress it to nothing. That you're basically sleeping on rocks. Anything underneath, your tent or where you're sleeping, you'll be able to feel any small rocks, any branches, anything like this. So it will keep you warm in up to 3 seasons, meaning excluding winter, basically. And it'll keep you insulated from the ground, so you won't lose too much body heat, but you probably won't get a comfortable night's sleep. This is 180 centimeters long by 50 wide, and as I said, 8mm thick. Upside to these, they're very light. This only weighs 180 grams. It folds down very, very small. So it's easier to carry, and also of course it's very cheap. I think this one retails for around £8 to £10 or something like this. As I said, I wouldn't use this. I have used this just by itself on many occasions, and yeah, it's okay. You can sleep basically without shivering too much, but as I said, you'll probably have a stiff back. I'm moving on to the Multimat. This is known as the Multimat Trekker 75. It's an absolute beast of a sleeping bag. I'll just get it out of its bag, which it's in at the moment. Oh, this all comes with it. Yeah, it's just got a drawstring here, which you open and then take the bag out from the inside, which I'll just do off camera. Also, inside the bag that it comes with, the carry bag, you get a repair kit, which basically consists of a couple of material patches, some glue, and some instructions on how to apply, which is a nice touch. And it also comes with a couple of elasticated compression bands, which tie around here normally. So this is the actual sleep pad itself, the self-inflating mattress. Let me just give you the specs quickly. It's 1 meter and 83 centimeters long. It's 60 centimeters wide, and it's 75mm thick. It weighs, as I said, 2 kilograms plus 125 grams. It's rated for 4 seasons, the temperature range being from -10°C to +45°C. The tog value is 10, and at its most compact it can be 60 centimeters by 16 centimeters. Furthermore, these come with a 12-month guarantee, and it's made from really tough 150D polyester, and generally the build is very high quality. Has 2 inflating points here and here. There's a TPU membrane for airtight seal, and as I said, it's 2 valves for fast inflation. I'll just open the valves and show you how this works. So you literally just open both of them, and the mat by itself begins to unroll. I'll just lay this out now. So this is the mat laid out now. Nothing spectacular, but sleeping on it is spectacular, because if you look at how thick this thing is compared to the foam mat, which I'll just get now. So yeah, so that's the foam mat, 8mm compared to 75mm. I mean, you know, you're going to be very comfortable in this. I've actually slept on top of ice using this mat here, and have found that it's perfectly fine. You know, obviously I've got a good sleeping bag as well. But yeah, this will keep you warm on top of ice down to temperatures of about -10. As I said, I've had this for a couple of years now, and it does come with a 12-month guarantee. But yeah, I think, you know, the performance is phenomenal. The only downside is just the sheer bulk of it. Basically, I don't keep it in my rucksack. I carry it strapped to my rucksack on the outside. I find that's the only way I can fit the rest of my stuff in there. So yeah, downside is it is heavy and it is bulky. But you know, you're sleeping as good as in bed pretty much on this, and I really like to get a good night's sleep. So when I'm out hiking or just you know, trekking through the wilderness and setting up camp here and there, yeah, I'll just take this with me pretty much. The phone does come with me on occasion, but that's just not as a backup to this, but so I can just lay that on top of here and be even warmer if necessary when it's really cold. Yeah, so as I said, Multimat I think is a definite competitor for Thermarest, which is the American company. As I said, I think Multimat have products which equal, if not outperform, Thermarest. I've owned Thermarest as well, and yeah, for the price I think this is a much better piece of kit basically, which is just as reliable and just as effective. Yeah, so that's the Trekker 75 made by Multimat, and the other one was the Camper, also made by Multimat. But as I said, if you want to be comfortable, then definitely get yourself one of these. Also, as far as inflating it is concerned, you're not supposed to blow into the valves, especially so in cold weather, because it can lead to the membrane inside becoming frozen, etc, etc. The higher end products from Multimat do come with protection against that. This is just a kind of mid-range, but for my needs it's perfect. Yeah, so as I said, it's advisable not to blow in there, especially in cold weather, and also your breath can lead to a mildew build up inside. So yeah, it's best just to let nature take its course basically. The best way to do it is to lie on top of it with the valves open for about 5 minutes until the air inside warms up, and then when you get off it, it will fully inflate. Yeah, I think this is yeah, if you want to be comfortable, as it says there, be comfortable, sleep warm. That's the Multimat Trekker 75, all outdoor one, signing out, bye bye.